All right, hi everybody. My name's Augie Lingling, and I look forward to working with all of you in the online MBA program here over the next several years. So I'm going to take the next few minutes and first just give you a brief background on myself. Then I'm going to talk about the strengths that were pulled out of the Strength Finders assessment, and then lastly I'll discuss about how I can learn or improve by knowing those strengths. So first of all, I grew up in a small town in Roberts, Wisconsin, and then I then went to school at the University of Wisconsin-Stout, where I got a degree in business administration. After that, I went to work for Hormel Foods right after college in the food service sales division, and that's where I spent the last 12 years of my career, holding multiple different sales positions and now currently being in sales management. I've been able to move all over the country. I moved 7 different times over the last 12 years, and I've settled here in a little outside of Seattle, Washington. So that's enough about myself. Let's talk about the strengths that came out of the assessment. So the strengths that came out were harmony, achiever, discipline, competition, and focus. And these have really helped me in my sales career and now in sales management. The first one was harmony, and that really talks to the idea of being able to bring two different sides together to an agreement. And that's really what sales is all about, is you come in, you talk about products, price, quantities, and then you come to an agreement with your customer, therefore making the sale, which has been very beneficial for me. But it also works well in cross-functional teams, which you do a lot of when working with product development, brand managers, and so forth. So again, being able to work with multiple different people on a team and coming to that final conclusion to move a project forward has been extremely beneficial in my career. The other 4, I think, kind of again work together. First of all, being achiever means that I always want to continue to achieve the next goal or the next step. And that is excellent in sales because you do get a new goal every single quarter, every single year, and you need to continue to achieve those in order to move up with the company. Because I think all of you would know that are in sales, it's a very what have you done for me lately kind of business. So you always want to make sure that you're hitting your goals. And then also being competitive, I'm comparing myself to a lot of my peers in sales, which continues to drive me to do better and better. And that's, again, how you're compared in sales is how you do against people within your company and then also within your division. So what can I learn from this? The first big thing is understanding that my strengths are not necessarily the strengths of my team. So I got to make sure that I'm not expecting them to be overly competitive or overly disciplined, and just realizing that they have other strengths and they can use those to get to the end result that we're both looking for. The other thing I can learn from this is that sometimes my strengths can make me come off as somebody who really just cares about the overall goal and be a little bit impersonal. So I got to make sure that I'm not conveying that to my team, that I do care more about things than just making that overall goal. And then lastly, I was able to take this assessment actually 3 or 4 weeks ago for another engagement with work, and I thought it was extremely beneficial. So I had my team take it as well, and we're now sharing our assessments with each other to better understand how we can manage to each other's strengths. So I think that's going to be very beneficial for my team as a whole moving forward, and I think it'll drive excellent results overall. So that's kind of just what I learned from the readings. And again, like I said, I look forward to working with all of you in the future.